Have you ever wondered why using interfaces for message contracts in mass transit is so strongly recommended? If you're working with messaging systems, this is a crucial topic you won't want to miss. I totally get it. Many developers have faced confusion when deciding between using interfaces or plain old CLR objects, also known as POCOs. You're not alone in this dilemma, and today we're going to clarify it. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked, what are the downsides of using POCO DTOs instead of interfaces in mass transit? They were curious about the advantages of interfaces over classes in messaging. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, why does mass transit recommend interfaces? The main reason is that interfaces allow for a clean separation of the message contract from the consumer. This can lead to better maintainability and flexibility in your messaging architecture. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a powerful tip that can enhance your messaging strategies even further. To understand why interfaces are recommended for message contracts in mass transit, the user should first consider the flexibility that interfaces provide. Interfaces allow for dynamic implementations, which means that the message contracts can evolve without breaking existing consumers. Next, the user should note that using interfaces promotes a clean separation between the message contract and the consumer. This separation enhances maintainability and reduces the risk of unintended side effects when changes are made. In contrast, if the user opts for plain old CLR objects or POCOs, they may face challenges. POCOs can lead to tight coupling between the message and the consumer, making it harder to manage changes and updates. Additionally, the user should be aware that interfaces can support versioning more effectively. When a message contract needs to be updated, interfaces allow for backward compatibility, which is crucial in distributed systems. Finally, the user should consider that while N-Service Bus supports POCOs, Mass Transit's approach with interfaces is designed to leverage the benefits of dynamic typing and separation of concerns, ultimately leading to a more robust messaging architecture. Fun fact: did you know that using interfaces can also help with testing? You can easily mock interfaces in your unit tests, making your code more testable and reliable. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user offers an alternative perspective on using interfaces for message contracts. They emphasize the importance of encapsulation. By creating a simple plain old CLR object or POCO with setters, and then passing it behind an interface that only exposes getters, you effectively encapsulate the data in the data transfer object. Now let's see a response from a different user. This user suggests that using interfaces can simplify working with multiple message versions. By defining separate interfaces for each version, you can create a POCO object that implements both interfaces. This approach provides a clear contract definition while maintaining compatibility with older versions. Let's move forward and look at another answer. This user suggests that using interfaces for message contracts enhances dependency injection and allows for multiple implementations. This approach leads to a unified message format across the project, while enabling different handling logic as needed. In summary, it results in cleaner code and higher maintainability. Here's the tip I promised: always consider the long-term implications of your design choices. Using interfaces may require a bit more upfront work, but it pays off in maintainability and flexibility. And there you have it. Understanding the benefits of using interfaces for message contracts in mass transit can greatly enhance your messaging architecture. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips.